The Apocalypse Players present As the Waters Cover the Sea, a 7th edition Call of Cthulhu folk horror scenario, written by Joseph Chance, starring Dominic Allen as Charlie Westenra, Danann McAleer as Max Davenant, Dan Wheeler as Chris Caldwell, and our very special guest star Belinda Cornish as Josephine Arundel, and Joseph Chance as the keeper of the arcane lore. Part 3, Atavism, Way of the Walker. So Charlie Westenra, I think you stagger out at the head of the group, or at least the group is centered around you, and you're crossing out onto this open land beyond Hemlock Wood, the ominously titled Hemlock Wood, and the sheer violence and unexpectedness of what has just happened casts a pall of trauma over your companions, but you know that there's something else at work. Nonetheless, you look down and you find that you've instinctively grabbed your mobile phone. What do you do?
So, I'm walking along, and I think I probably haven't taken much stock of where everyone else is. I'm just ploughing forwards, furious, pumping with adrenaline.
You hit the path, maybe. I was imagining you sort of going across a green expanse with various desire lines crisscrossing from the wood, but maybe you reach the actual path and get onto that coastal...
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's not right on the edge, not yet.
Yeah. And I'm just sort of... I think I'm dimly aware or thinking that everyone will eventually coalesce around me. Right now, I need to phone Huck. I need to understand I need to know if he knew anything about this when he suggested this place. So I'm going through my phone, I'm getting his number up, I'm phoning him, I'm seeing if I've got signal.
Yeah. Give us a luck roll.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, lovely. Come here, you. Oh, no. We've gone peaked tongue here.
Yes, how's the reception up here on the bluff?
Yeah.
Well, I would say mixed. Yeah, even a success might not quite cut it up here.
Depends which way the wind is blowing sometimes.
Something about those coastal problems, right?
Yeah.
Bear with me, I'm just going to find them.
Where my parents live, you still can't get mobile access once you leave the house. It's amazing.
Wow.
Christ.
And that's just inland Norfolk.
That's the centre of Norwich.
I say just, obviously. Yeah. No, never go to the centre of Norwich, Danann.
No.
Never. No, seriously.
I mean, weirdly, I can't get signal outside Vauxhall train station.
Right?
I'm convinced it's because MI6 is there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Convinced they blocked the numbers.
Blockers, yeah.
That's what I think.
I can't get it in our kitchen.
Well, same reason.
Because MI6 are there, yeah.
I can get it in the front room, but not in the kitchen. And I do not live in a mansion.
Contrary to popular belief.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Standard Victorian terrace.
It's about a yard away, right?
Contrary to what you think, Patreons.
You have that central supporting wall that's made of solid lead, though. That's why you get the headaches.
It's gold, actually.
Let's go.
Just go rub your eye on it.
Yeah,
That's to keep your second daughter safe, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've squeaked through on my luck with a 41 and a 47.
Ooh.
Yeah. For a moment, you do get a signal.
Oh.
And you can hear the satisfying sound of the ringing. Or maybe the buzzing. And you hear, you all right there, Matt? And that's as much as you get. Then it goes...
God damn it. The whole thing's banjaxed.
You'll need a clearer signal.
Maybe I'll have to wait until I get to the pub. Maybe they'll have a landline.
Almost certainly. In fact, definitely. And maybe there's something comforting about that. Maybe there's something comforting about that. Give me a power roll.
I don't think there's anything comforting. Any of this. No. That's a 90.
Not a fumble, though. Yeah.
No, it's 99 on a 55.
Oof, yeah, lovely. Really squeaky.
Jesus.
Yeah, about as close as it gets.
And I suddenly feel this rising panic again, and I wheel around with the sky, the great dome of the sky above me, feeling suddenly very exposed. And I look around for the others, and I go, "Have we got everybody? Where are you? Where is everybody?"
We're all here, Charlie. We're here.
Oh,
here.
Oh, that side of me. All right. I was looking over the right-hand side. I didn't see you all stood there on my left.
Sorry, yes.
Shit the bed.
What happened? There was, toffs. What were they? What?
I don't know. They were... Well, that dog, Max.
Lilith gets out some wet wipes from her bag.
I was going to say.
There's a sort of moment of pause.
Yeah.
Charlie's on the track, and I think she sort of walked over to you. Maybe a couple of you are sort of close to the track by now. But she gets this wet wipe out, this thick wet wipe, and she starts wiping this stuff off your face. She's really short, and you're quite, tall.
I'm very tall, yeah. I think I bent
sort of
over.
slightly,
She's probably seen me rubbing
almost comic
my sleeves. And,
yeah. She kind of looks like a child trying to clear up a parent for a brief moment, I think, the other three of you.
Here, Lil, let me help you out, Lil.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, I can't bear seeing it on you.
No, you're right.
And I think her hands are shaking and she sort of steps back. I think maybe instinctively, in that way, I think maybe she steps back towards you, Josie, in a sort of like, I feel like I need to be next to my woman friend with so much violence, and yet... And that she really likes animals, so it's this sort of weird moment of.
I think, as we've taken this pause, I'm kind of seeing the others go to try to get Max cleaned up. I've got, a dog viscera on my hands from where I tried to scoop it out of his mouth.
Yes.
Which I hadn't kind of, in the shock of it, I hadn't really clocked. And so it's that little bit of a kind of Lady M moment of just looking at her hands and just seeing this...
Down, damned spot.
Yes. Down. Sit. Stay.
Sit.
Sit, damn spot.
And roll over. And...
Play dead.
And too soon.
Devon too dead.
Devon too dead. And as she goes to sort of, she looks at her hands as she's actually going to her backpack to try to get some water or something to give to Max to, so he can wash out his craw. She catches sight of her viscera-caked hands and then is kind of captivated by it, by what happened, by what she saw before, and glances up. And I want to look back along the cliff line, sort of remembering what she saw previously in the rocks of the cliffs. And I don't know if there's anything there, but it's just kind of just how you get drawn into your own psychological moment, I guess.
She's looking back, the furthest path behind.
Yes.
Well, give me a luck roll.
I will.
There is...
Oh. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh, dear.
It is the fumble. We narrowly avoided the fumble.
I got 100.
Okay.
Get out.
Right. Well, I think what draws your attention is...
She walks off the edge of the cliff.
Backwards, yeah.
For 100, I think I'm going to give you all 3 levels.
Oh, shit.
1, I think you hear that familiar sound of a gull above.
Oh,
And maybe that was what sort of slightly was bringing your attention up anyway.
That was a goat.
me too.
Yes, my goat and my gull are quite similar, that is true.
Just a flying goat.
Yeah.
That laughing, mocking.
Custard gannet.
My goat is more...
Okay, yeah.
That's more my goat. But... No, they are very similar. Anyway, that brings your eyes up, I think, and that's when you see it darting like a bullet.
Oh, tits.
That's the falcon. That's what Caldwell was talking about.
Right.
What Westenra and Caldwell were talking about, the peregrine falcon. And it whips over the top of the woodland, drawing your eye to the movement in the hill of the 4 legs. And those legs are... Can everyone else hear that voice?
Yeah,
I thought you were doing it.
Yeah, me too.
Are you talking about the growling in the background?
Oh,
Is that an animal? Is
Growler.
that an animal that belongs to you?
Okay, now I'm with it.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Would you like me to make them be quiet?
No.
No.
I mean, it's perfect right now, right?
That's fine.
me
It just
too.
really freaks me out.
Yeah.
It's like, hang on a second. But I'm not doing that. It's kind of cool, but what the fuck?
It's the dogs of Ning.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
The Ning. That was the dogs of Ning. But these four legs, the movement in the hill. But it can't be, you say to yourself, as you're looking that far away, it can't possibly be that same spot, can it?
And it is. Is it in the side, the cliff side?
It's in that shadowed cleft. You do actually have that perfect view back.
Oh, man.
And I think because I've gone for all levels of it, that's when it's broken by this gull, descends onto your hand and pulls this offal away. Breaking the scene for the 5 of you, I think. Let's have a dexterity check from you, Charlie, because your phone is in your hand, and it's the last thing you were expecting was a gull attack.
Yeah. See if you throw it off the cliff.
Caldwell and Davenant, could you both give me a dodge?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And Arundel, I'm afraid to say that's a sanity roll for you.
A hard success on my dexterity.
You keep hold of your phone with ease.
What did you want to dodge?
Dodge.
That is.
I'm going to put it in my pocket in case you try something like that again.
Well, you are by the cliffs, you know.
I got an extreme success on my dodge, which is quite good, to be fair.
But lovely.
I failed.
I think probably because I'm still covered in dog meat, so I may not even realise what's happening.
I think with that extreme, Max, you see that Caldwell sort of steps back slightly, and then there's a little bit of loose stone, and he sort of seems to be going backwards towards the cliff's edge, and I think
Yeah.
you can easily intervene.
Yeah. I think that probably snaps me out of the fugue that I've been in, sort of.
Because it wasn't just one gull, a brother gull came down to have a little look and sort of
I see.
swings away.
Okay,
I think
yeah,
maybe because I tried to take over
Yeah.
Lilith,
successfully did.
so I'd end up with a bit of the dog meat in my hand, which probably is why the fellas attacked me.
Oh, nasty.
Reach.
Well, you haven't actually been attacked. It's just it's that instinctive thing of dodging
Oh, I see.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As because they're big, these skulls. You know.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Don't I
I think if I do see him slip, I will,
Grab him.
go to.
Oh,
grab
thanks.
the pearls.
That's good of you.
Well,
Early, there's still trust.
Sometimes
in
I'm a
this early
team player.
stage. Still trust in the team. Maybe. Lilith screeches and it's just this. And she sort of staggers back, sits on her bum, somewhat
So French.
in an ungainly fashion. And Josie, Santi roll was.
I failed.
Then that is.
Not very badly, but just enough.
But I think you do lose one sanity, and I think you're stood there. It's a partial involuntary, I suppose. I think you're stood there for this moment, just staring at what must have been a trick of the light, right?
Yeah.
And yet your brain is really struggling to find how a trick of the light could have made the wall of a massive cliff look like it was running.
And I think she's just, if anybody can hear it just in that moment. She is kind of involuntarily muttering, it's running, it's running. How is it running? It's running.
Well, I think Chris doesn't hear it, but I think Charlie and Max, you do.
Yeah.
Because you both did very well on your... You held onto your phone, you held onto the guy. Lilith doesn't hear it either, by the way. Chris, you're not alone. She failed too. But I think maybe in that moment, it's running, echoes through, and you kind of pull yourselves together as a group.
Yeah. Yeah, so I sort of grabbed onto him.
And you're safe.
Oh. I think obviously I've got the last chunks of dog belly out of my ears, so I hear this, it's running, and I...
What do we do? Do we call the police? I don't understand.
Let's just get to the Miner's Arms. I just think...
Yes.
The sooner we get there, we get inside, we can explain to someone...
Why was he wearing no clothes?
Well, I think, to be honest, Lilith, that's probably the least of our trouble, actually, his attire. But we can maybe see if anyone knows them. Let's just get to the pub, all right? Charlie, how far are we?
Let's have a look here. And I get the map out. Still a bit rattled. And I say, I'm not sure if we should tell anyone I'm not sure we should ask questions about them unless we know we can trust the people we're asking, because I think we need to disassociate ourselves as much as possible. We need to get to the pub for sure, and then I need to phone Huck. Huck might know what's going on here. I hope Huck hasn't really done a number on us here.
What do you mean, done a number?
Well, Huck was the one who suggested this walk. He's the one who suggested the shortcut, and I just think, well, did that fucker know something about it? Was this all part of it?
But no,
like a jape?
No, what, Charlie? I mean, a practical joke at worst, right? I mean, we just clearly got in their way. It seems like just bad luck.
Chris, man, I don't think that was a practical joke. What was going on back there? Those fuckers would have killed us if they had the chance.
Well,
and they nearly had the fucking chance.
Maybe, but why would? But he wouldn't know. Your man Huck wouldn't know that we were going to encounter them.
Or would he? Who is this Huck?
That's a really good question.
But what's he got against you or any of us?
I don't think he's got anything against any of us. I just think that I got this really weird feeling like he intended us, or intended for me to see something.
No,
like
it's
that.
Just bad fucking luck, Charlie. We just need to...
Why would he want...
It's not just bad luck, is it? I mean, look at... And I hold up the bent pole. And I'm like, how... I didn't mean to... I didn't mean to kill the thing. Sorry. It's not luck. Something's strange.
No, but they set the dog on you, Max. You can't be held to blame for that.
Yes, but I mean, I just look in disbelief, looking at this sort of bent pole and knowing what I saw.
Yeah, and I know exactly what he's talking about, but I'm trying to pretend not to know what he's talking about.
I guess you don't really know your own strength, huh, Max?
That's it, Max.
Yeah.
I'm really focused on Charlie still and what he just said, because it seems remarkably knowing to me.
Yeah.
Why would he want you to see something like that, Charlie?
Well, this is just a feeling I'm getting. When I was talking to Huck, I was saying that I need some inspiration, that I need some new ideas for my book, and he told me there's this fantastic walk I should go on, this walk that we're doing now, and he told me there's this secret beach. It's fantastic, he said. There's bouldering and all sorts. He said I'd love it, and I don't know. On the surface of it, it all sounds completely normal, and probably it was, but I just can't shake this feeling like he could have suggested 1,000 different walks. He could have suggested 1,000 different things to see, and he suggested this one, and he suggested the shortcut, and he's told me about this beach, and then this happens. And
But how would he know that you were going to take the shortcut, and how would he know that they were going to be there at exactly the time we walked down the path?
You're right.
If he'd said there's this great walk, make sure you go through the woods, they're really interesting, that'll definitely inspire you for your book, make sure you hang out in the woods for as long as possible. And I might sort of know where you were coming from, Charlie, but I think I understand why we're all shaken up. God.
Do you trust him? Do you trust him, Charlie?
Why?
Your friend, Huck?
Why are you taking walking recommendations of someone who might wish you harm? I mean, who is this guy? A friend? Or?
But he is his friend.
well, I don't think he wishes me harm. I think this is. You're right. You're right, Chris. I'm being paranoid. It's just I'm rattled. I'm rattled after what happened with those fucking cunts.
That is what they are.
It's the natural paranoia of your people, Charlie. It's just... Cut that. Cut.
No, don't.
They didn't.
Where is the secret beach? Was this something that we were going to do?
Well,
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrogate you. It's just what has been going on.
That was the secret. You said last night there was a secret that we were looking forward to, and I thought it was...
Right.
I don't know what I thought it was. But this is the secret beach, right?
Like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Endling Beach, it's called.
Is it on the map?
Is it on the map?
Ooh.
No, it's not on the map.
No.
Well, it wouldn't be much of a secret beach if they printed it on an OS map, would it?
Of course. She smiles. Broadly.
Oh, look, let's get to this pub and then we can regroup and work out.
Yeah.
Maybe get a stiff drink and think about...
I need some scampi and mushy peas.
Max, you need to get cleaned up, but
Yeah.
maybe we could get a bit more of this off you before...
Yes. Do I look presentable?
No. Not by any stretch of the
I've gone through like 10 wet
look-
wipes. I'm still just pink.
You look like you've murdered a dog.
God.
I didn't mean to.
It's not at all funny. God, I'm sorry. But at the same time, I think maybe the word murdered does ring in all of your ears. You're just like, yeah, actually, that is the right word.
But it was
also
self-defense.
It was in the moment.
Going to kill us.
In the moment, there was no doubt that
it was going to go for the throat. It was
this
like
was an attack moment. This was a true attack. And also the way that he told her to run, and she turned and ran. Jacinta turned and ran.
Yeah.
Not like they'd done this before, obviously, but almost like they can live at that level of profound, almost animal savagery.
God, I hate posh people.
Listen.
Trespass.
I know.
Trespass, kingship, queenship.
I know where you're coming from, Charlie. But look, Max, you can't murder an animal. You didn't murder the dog. You killed the dog. You didn't murder it. That's a term reserved for human-on-human violence, isn't it? So just...
I disagree, respectfully disagree, but...
Talk to Morrissey.
I don't know. I wonder. Exactly. Josie, I think if somebody killed my cat like that, Christ, I would...
All right. It was it was an accident. I didn't mean to do that much stuff.
No, Max, no. Not you.
No.
Sorry.
I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a desirable outcome.
I used to listen to the Smiths all the time.
Max,
All right, let's pick up the pace. Here. Let's get the fuck out of here. They might be watching us.
I'm just saying...
When you say that, Charlie, can you give me and I'm just saying it's ringing over your shoulder, but Charlie, give us a navigate or an idea roll. Navigate, I'll take, but idea it'd have to be a hard.
The last thing we want is for that Jacinta, if she was running back to the house, for her to come out here on her ride on the top fucking lawnmower and mow us down.
The fucking combine harvester.
No, but look, that would be murder. She wouldn't get away with it. If anyone was in the wrong, they were. Set the dog...
Yeah, well, I don't care too much about them getting away with it. We'll be dead.
We all had this 5 of 6 six, five. How many of us are there? I'm looking at
Yeah.
5 of
Six-man
us
syndrome.
witnesses to the fact that they said Devon kill, right? They did, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They did. Yes.
They
That's
did.
what I heard.
They did.
And it leapt, and I just... Yeah.
Danann, as Max, can you give me a spot hidden roll?
Not as myself.
I'll ask for Danann's in a second.
Okay.
All right.
That's good.
I've got a 64 on my 55 navigate,
Right.
but I'm tempted to push the roll or maybe spend the luck. It's like a lot of luck, but
You could, well, yeah. It's one of those awkward maps that, you know, you're just at that, you know, when the OS gets a bit complicated and you're just down one side. You could turn it all the way around and
Right
kind of
in the middle. so
and
you
just
can't
really,
Yeah.
yeah,
on the
you could
fold.
kind of really give it a heavy flick out using the wind to help you. Maybe I offer to you.
Yeah, I failed my spot hidden. I think I'm probably still a bit too worked up to
Yeah.
a bit shaky.
You see Josie's eyes flicking around a bit,
Yeah.
you know what?
and you think, why is Josie flicking her eyes around? What's going on?
But also, I did hear what she was saying, right? So I think if I see that, even if that's all I see, I might say, you know, what was running? What did you mean running? I sort of look about myself. I mean, I've failed my spot hidden, so I'm not going to say anything. But
I thought I saw something. It's okay. I'm shaken. I'm just shaken, like we all are.
me too.
I'm going to spend 9 points of luck
Oh, hello.
because I don't want to end up wandering back into that fucking wood. fucking wood. Fucking wood. How do you
Fucking wood.
say? How do you say?
Fucking wood.
How do you say?
How do you
James
say?
Nesbitt.
Fucking. How do they say it? Fucking wood.
Fucking wood.
How do they say?
Fucking wood.
Fucking wood.
Yeah.
I will
wood.
find you.
Love that
I will
song.
hunt you down.
January, February, March.
Sunday, bloody Sunday. Really encapsulates that Sunday feeling.
I think for that, we could have an old-fashioned opposed roll if you wanted to, Belinda. Do you have any acting?
Ooh.
Not Belinda.
Ooh.
Does Arundel have any acting?
Belinda, do you have any acting?
How dare you?
How dare you? How very dare!
That would be unfair if we made Belinda roll her acting, because the other two of you would fail.
Good.
I have some charm. I have.
I think it's probably not opposed. I think it's not so conscious. But Caldwell and Davenant, give me a psychology roll.
Lovely.
Me as well. Oh.
Yeah, Caldwell.
I feel like whenever I go on stage, it's an opposed roll.
Because I think whenever I go on stage, it's an opposed roll. That's brilliant. You were quiet at the time. The other two started to talk. Westenra.
Did you say it was? Were you asking for psychology?
Psychology for the two.
Yeah, failed.
That's no good. No good.
No good. Neither of you. Yeah.
I'm rolling very badly.
Yeah. So Josie's a bit shaken,
Yeah.
but she says she's fine.
I think I take her at her word, you know.
Yeah. Fools.
Yeah.
And Charlie. So it occurs to you, there's this problem, right? So if you're going to be safe, like getting down to the beach might be a stupid idea. Going forwards through the beach would get you to the pub by, bizarrely, murdering a dog has only taken 5 minutes longer than you expected. And
What a sentence.
and the shortcut has worked an absolute treat. So you're only 5 minutes behind. So you're bang on target. So if you pressed forward, you'd be at that pub at probably 1:55. And then everyone might chill the fuck out. But this bouldering sounds quite intense. But if you went all the way down to the beach, didn't go to the beach, and turned left hard up the gorge, then you'd probably increase your chances. Because
Up the gorge.
as you're aware, like there's another way back, isn't there? Right? But you'd be trespassing for a short period of time. If you, for instance, you could cut right back across land now, and you'd be going across fields, and like there's no paths. You'd be at the mercy of farmers,
Whoever those fields belong to.
Yeah.
for instance.
Well, I think I put it to the group.
Flint.
But if you went down and then cut up the gorge, you'd be hidden. The trespass would be very short, and then you'd be able to hit a kind of, not exactly a bridle way, but a kind of an old path.
Well, we've had no issues with trespassing so far. So.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
No, it hasn't caused any problems.
That would still be 4 hours, though. So you won't get to the pub till 4.
Fucking hell.
None of the fuckers around here have heard of Right to Roam, it turns out.
Yeah, I'll pull out a tracker bar.
Well, you could try it. You could try the right to roam.
Well, I show everyone the map and I say, our options as I see it are, we either cut inland, which means going through a lot of farmers' fields, and we know how that might turn out, or we can go down to this beach here, and then the original route that I planned was to go through here, but that requires a lot of bouldering, but we'll get to the pub around by 2 o'clock. No problem. But the bouldering might be quite intense. I don't know how everyone's feeling about climbing right now. Possibly it's not a great idea. Or we cut this way up the gorge. Means we have to cut through a little bit of private land again. But it will be hidden. And we'll make the same time, if not better.
I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I'm a bit shaken. Obviously, I think we all are. But I mean, we're here to climb. We're here to bold. I think maybe a bit of focus might help. I'm happy to do that if it's the quickest route.
I look at my watch and sort of sigh and say,
What does Chris do?
What does Chris do?
I mean,
Dan looks at his watch and sighs.
Chance is taking it pretty slow with this one.
8 minutes to 10.
Maybe it's the 10. We're looking at the OS.
I am planning a break in 10 minutes, guys. If that's okay with you.
I sort of go, oh. These places, most of these places stop serving food at 2, don't they? So I'd say we should just get there as soon as we can. The quickest way. I go for the quickest way, and you see me sort of linger on the watch, like longer than I would need to tell the time.
Yeah, and Chris.
Yeah, I'm really making a point. Chris is just looking at the watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to miss food.
No.
God, we'll need something to eat.
Oh yes, sometimes these pubs, they don't serve for very long. I
think
know.
on the mention of food, I just start spitting. I realise there's still blood in my mouth.
If we don't get there before 2, it'll just be hula hoops and mini cheddars.
No, exactly. Once Kit and I went to a lovely pub in... Anyway, yes, she trails off and looks depressingly out to sea, or depressedly out to sea.
We know about Kit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we're not like...
Yeah, I wish she'd fucking shut up about Kit.
Yeah. Yeah, so we do, yeah.
Sorry, he was a dick. He was a dick.
Well, I'm no fan. I wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, yes, let's try and get to the pub for food.
Maybe they'll have some hot dogs.
Sorry. Monster Munch will be fine.
I think cut 2. I think that would be a cut to it's, where you're walking, because whatever happens, you have to walk down to get to the gorge.
Yeah.
To either turn left or press on. So let's take our mini break there and take up our scene.
Nice.
Only 20 minutes later.
Lovely. Fun times. We're all fucked.
Which neatly brings us to Charlie's path. Well, that is to say Huck's path, really, isn't it? I think maybe there's a degree of comfort in knowing that you're back on the map and that there's a path down here and options ahead. And I think after the first 10 minutes, and then maybe there's a bit of silence and just steady walking and you get back into the rhythm of it again. And the five of you are good together, walking. You know, yes, Lilith isn't as strong as the rest of you, but she never gives up. She's tenacious, and she does inevitably find herself almost drifting to the back again. And I don't know whether, I seem to remember it was maybe Max who took the back.
I tend to take
time.
Yeah.
Possibly because you've got a real acceleration if you need it. So
Yeah. I've got an increasingly bulging pocket full of pink wet wipes.
You are at the back again. Yeah, exactly. Although I think Lilith very sweetly was sort of collecting some of those and sort of putting them into a bag that she wants to not throw away, because
I
they're
wouldn't be
bins,
littering.
of course.
Yes,
none of you were littering. You did all the right things. Disgusting liberal weaklings that you are.
Yeah.
What? No, I didn't say that. And so you're at the back, Davenant. Then it's Lilith Bear. I think previously it was Josie.
Yeah. Because I was previously kind of keeping a bit of an eye on Lilith, and I think it would make sense for her to kind of just fall into that same spot again.
Yeah. And I think maybe you do see her eyes flicking out to... It's almost like she's looking just past the black cloud where the line of the gold meets the really dark, heavy rain cloud, storm cloud, possibly.
Sorry, that's my eyes or Lilith's eyes?
That's Lilith's eyes
Lilith's
flicking out there. And that's where she looked when she last mentioned Kit, and she hasn't really spoken much since.
Right.
And I don't think it takes a psychology roll for you to realise that she, in that moment of vulnerability, she probably missed the person she loves, and now she feels a bit like she's getting on with it. She's not fragile, just vulnerable. Perhaps you ask similar questions of yourself. But Chris is in front of you, and he's striding along, and Charlie's imp-like, almost elfin in his lead. You dip down, and you dip back up again in a steep climb, and then you hit and that's the 20 minutes have passed, and it's hard work to get back up, and you've just hit the rise to go down, and the rock changes, the path changes, and you hit what is really interesting and challenging, and suddenly it's a brilliant walk, and you get it. But all of you see it. Charlie, particularly, you see it first, of course, as leader, and maybe you're breathing quite hard, and Chris perhaps almost sort of steps past you, but I think the two of you up front see this cloud is now pushing towards you, and it's moving faster than the others.
We're gonna get absolutely fucking drenched.
Doesn't look good. Well, nothing to do, is there? Push on.
Let's hope that pub's got a roaring fire going.
Yeah, Charlie, Lilith's been a bit weird.
She won't shut up about that fucking Kit.
Oh no, pain in the fucking ass. But it's like she's avoiding me, and she was weird in the wood there. I mean, I know it was all a bit weird.
She weighed in the wood?
No, she was weird. She was weird in the wood. In the woods there.
What did she do? I gotta be honest, I didn't really notice how weird she was being, because there was a lot of weirdness going on.
It was like she said something. It was like she knew what was coming.
What do you mean?
Josie, on that line, could you give me a spot hidden? But just you.
Am I right? Am I right about that, Keeper? Have I imagined that?
I don't think you've imagined it. I don't think you've imagined anything.
But I'm now worried that she didn't say anything to me. She said it to someone else.
Well, I know that, like, she sort of took me into the undergrowth and sort of we blended in.
Maybe that was it.
But, like, there was a certain... She seemed like I got the sense that she knew something was coming, that, in a way...
She had this explosion at the end, but...
Yeah.
So did I. She kind of tried... She came and tried to drag me off the path.
Yeah.
I can't remember what she said, but she seemed... When I was getting all stand my ground, and I'm sure it's fine, she really seemed frightened and insistent that we should hide.
There seemed to be
And Charlie and Lilith and I have known each other for years.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I've noticed unusual behaviour, and not just like moping around from my breakup behaviour, although that is annoying. There's something else.
I wonder whether, in his way, he's trying to access something. I'd take a roll from you. But what do you want? What do you want?
I guess it's kind of psychology, isn't it? But my psychology is not very good.
And I'm not sure the subject is the subject yourself or her.
Her. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I won't roll. Maybe I will just bear it in mind and then see if I can tease it out next.
You know what?
I could do a psychology on you because my psychology is pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take a psychology from Westenra at the same time as the spot hidden from Josie Arundel.
And can I do a computer use?
Of course. and Chris, if you give me an idea roll, but it's going to have to be a hard at least.
Yeah, fair enough.
I give Chris a sort of sideways look, like, what I'm thinking is, what do you mean she knew what was coming? And I sort of gauge him to be like, what state is Chris Caldwell in right now? But I haven't got a fucking clue.
I'm not as mad as the rest of you, I'll tell you that.
Nothing from Josie either, by the shape of that head.
No.
That is a hard on my intelligence, so that is your hard idea roll, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, I think maybe it occurs to you that...
It occurs to me that I'm in love with her. A little bit.
Nice. I like the fact that maybe that's what you would have got if you'd managed to sort of, because sometimes the mind informs the psychological understanding. Yeah. And maybe that's the mind informing you, is like, oh, that's why it's pissing me off all the time. And maybe I'll allow you to tell me about how that, and display how that affects Chris. But I think at the same time, maybe there's a sort of sly voice, or not a sly voice, but a wise voice. Maybe it's an educational figure in your life, or a parent, or something like that, where you recognize, oh, what is it when someone becomes so sensitive that they almost manage to see things before they happen? And why would that be now? And is that something that's... But then maybe that's a little uncomfortable for him, as a man who records the moment in a single image. But maybe it does call to mind that photograph.
Maybe it does.
And I think it creates, for the three of you, as Josie, you're seeing something, but you can't quite work out what it is that you're seeing, which leaves Max to hear this sharp intake of breath, and Lilith says, well, she turns to you, quite bright-eyed, and says, "Look, it is hail."
Hail.
And then suddenly you hear this.
Oh man! Yeah.
And this cloud appears to be suffering some kind of localized temperature drop, because it's quite. It's about 14, 13 degrees. It's not. Like the wind's a bit chiller than that, but you're still in these fleeces.
Yeah. North face.
And then you hear this suddenly a gust of wind is pushing hail that is obviously being dropped from this massive cloud from hundreds of meters away. I mean, it's very surprising. And then, Josie, I think you're the first to see it, because you were the first closest to sort of observing but the other 2 seconds later, you realise that they're coming down these hail stones, and they are big.
Oh, I was going to say, how big are we talking?
And they would seem to be only the beginning, because suddenly behind it you realise, in that way that light suddenly makes clear when you get these sharp weather conditions, there's like a curtain of hail coming towards you.
I am gonna suggest that I have a pretty instant reaction to just I've seen, oh my god, we get these storms back home, we gotta take cover now, that shit hurts. Charlie, is there anywhere we can take cover here?
Yes, so, well, all of you can give me a spot hidden.
Oh, yeah. Any trees or... Yeah.
Even if it's just a tree, yeah.
There's a steep drop down to heavy rocks, sharp rocks, and then the sea to the right.
Oh, great, I'll jump off there.
And quite...
I got...
Take cover under the water.
I got an extreme success on my spot hidden, a 9 on a 45.
Fail for me.
Can anyone equal that?
No, I've got a fail.
No, I got a 20 on a 45.
Not close.
Nice, so a hard, an extreme...
A fail.
I should do for Lilith as well. No, not a clue. Okay, in which case, Charlie, you see there a narrow defile, thankfully off to the left, not down into the waters or anything.
A narrow one?
A narrow defile.
Oh.
I thought that's what you said, but I still don't know what it means.
An opening in the rock, which is off to the left here, is dark, but black grey stone, which even has a sort of slight... to call it a path is a falsehood, but it's got a scree fall down from it, almost as if there's water has perhaps pushed stones out over time. Not that you can see any trickles. It's comforting to see that there's not sort of wet trickle of stream coming down there or anything like that. But it's just round this corner, which does you instantly. All of you are experienced enough to go, a scree-covered corner right on the edge of a cliff as hail is coming down onto it.
Yeah.
And you're inevitably having to go into it, or this stuff will come over you. But I mean, what you can see, suddenly it's gone totally thick grey ahead. You can't even really see the sky through it.
So it seems like the worst is yet to come in terms of the bombardment.
Unfortunately, yes, absolutely. And the cloud is climbing up at such speed now that I think you're all working quite hard to pretend that's normal.
Well, quickly, let's get under this little crack.
Chance to be a fine thing.
Yeah, you're the lead walker on that one, aren't you? So could you give me a luck roll?
Yeah. I go scuttling off across the scree with...
Quite right.
Oh, I spent so much luck earlier. Yeah, that's a 60 on a 38.
Yeah, so you can feel this. You can feel this scree loose under your feet. So of course you naturally steady yourself with your hands. But could you give me a climb roll, just to?
Now you're talking my language. Now we're into it. Possibly my greatest single skill, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, except for my intelligence. Yeah, it is my best skill. So I can climb. And I've rolled a 16 on my 60th climb. That's almost an extreme success, but certainly a hard.
You scamper up using just the right handholds to the extent that it sort of just naturally leads the rest of you to go, oh yeah, well that's clearly the way to do this. I mean, certainly Chris and Josie, you're fine. Oh yeah, actually, Lilith does really well. And Max, you're fine as well. So you're heading up here. So the order is the same. Chris, you're second. Josie, you're not that that's important, of course. It's a very slender entrance. And what you realise, it's the first you've actually seen of some of this more detailed geological formation that is famous for this stretch on North Kilv and Kilv itself, where the plate, it's not the plates, but the layers of rock fold over each other, and then they've got pushed up so you can see the seams. It's really pretty. And you realise that it's black and grey, and it's not striations, but it's kind of it's almost like a kind of wonderful piece of God's bakery has performed.
Nice.
Yeah. What is it called? That kind of layered.
You'd thought I'd know because it's crucial for this moment of description, but we'll search for that term for the rest of time.
Yeah,
like a stone croissant.
Exactly, the layering of puff pastries throughout the ages.
That's how I'm imagining it. Yeah,
Stone lamination, as Bake Off would have us know. Yes.
Yes,
that's it. The lamination. Well done.
Well done.
Yeah.
So a couple of hailstones ping off you that are, what would be the description? Like the size of almost like the size of what would be the perfect description of like a kind of polyhedral dice, maybe?
Holy fuck.
It's like basically the size of a D20. And you're ting, and you're like, holy hell, that's...
What number does it land on?
Yeah, well, exactly. Let's find out, shall we?
Oh, fuck.
14. What does that mean? Okay. You have rolled a 14 for the number of eyes you can see.
Fuck.
In the hail. So this immense force of millions of years has kind of created this rock to kind of plunge up, and where many of them have folded, this one has snapped. So you have a natural archway, which and for a minute you're thinking, it's just barely going to be enough room for all of us, but it'll be just enough. And then you realise, Charlie, it goes further back.
It's eternal.
Oh, shit.
And then you realise, because of that excellent roll of yours, you've made good footing there. Your eyes adjust, and you can see a slight glow deeper in.
Fuck's sake.
Like a greenish, faint glow. Perhaps probably some light that's being cast through, it's light being cast through grass, isn't it, from above?
Yeah.
Because there are sort of grassy patches still on the rising, very steep rising wall, which is to your left, cliffs to the right. You're now facing inland, so...
it must be that. What else could it possibly be?
Yeah.
Exactly.
The bright sunshine coming through the black cloud.
In the high cliff, there could be a fissure, and given the light, but of course you're right, there could be an aspect of a god shaft that's sort of plunging through, and that would be the green, maybe.
Must be what it is.
Yeah. I would have thought so.
Do you, would you like to know more?
Yes.
Starship Troopers there.
I'd like to know less, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is fine.
Could I do a non-intelligence roll? Yeah.
So you could turn to look out to the sea.
I'd. Well, no, I'm mainly joking, but I think I would like to sort of try and be like a gentleman, since Charlie's like scampering away like a little imp and ignoring everyone behind him. I'd like to check that everyone is sort of making it.
Oh, that's nice. You're sort of at the point of the archway. So, like, Josie, maybe you can go into the cavelet second.
I have a question.
Yeah. Can I go home?
Keeper of the...
Do I have to go in? Do I have to go into the cavelet? No.
Does the lamination, the rock lamination, does it twig anything? Does it remind me on some deep atavistic level? I love saying atavistic.
Atavistic, yeah.
This is the second time I've used that term in this game.
It's appropriate, I think.
And what does that mean again? I can't remember.
It's kind of like
Genuinely.
preternatural, sort of like my understanding of it is that core lizard brain, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Primal sort of.
Yeah. Primal,
nice.
yeah.
My classic example is always when I saw the blue child, my child, being lifted up with its cone-like head.
Wait, what?
His cone-like head. And there was something astonishing about the blue blood on him.
Oh, wow.
And as he's being handed over to the mother, and because of the force of the way in which his head had been squeezed, there was this sharp point at the end, not too sharp, but I went, this is atavistic. This is like a pure... I had this pure desire to protect this alien creature, the like of which I had never seen before in my life, and yet I knew was absolutely needed to protect. I knew that I must not eat it yet. If I had to. Do you know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, save for later.
Suddenly it's like everything was pure and simple.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll draw a veil over what happened to the placenta. That's fine.
Yeah.
Cut that.
No, yeah.
Cut that.
I could tell you what happened to ours. They got put into smoothies and tablets and consumed.
What? Oh.
But we live in Bristol. So
It's Brizzle, mate.
Brizzle, innit?
What is atavism?
Two meanings of atavistic. So one meaning is specifically relating to or characterized by reversion to something. Ooh. Oh, not aversion. Reversion.
Yes.
Reversion to something ancient or ancestral. No, so they both mean the same thing. I was thinking that it was... But it's often used in terms of fears, atavistic fears.
Right, yeah. That makes sense.
So this is like primal.
So
Some kind of primal.
Yeah.
Yeah, recurrence in an organism of a trait or character typical of an ancestral form. Ooh. Very old habit from a long time in human history. So, yeah.
Ooh, love it.
I feel like maybe Josie is tapping into some of that.
Yeah. I love... You just casually used a really good word, and we just analysed it for like.
Yes.
I love.
The shit out of it.
Well, it's also it's helpful because I've been using that word, and now I'm happy that it's accurate.
Yeah.
You know, it's that thing where you use.
I am using it in basically the right way.
I'm happy I get to use it now.
You've been once been cheerfully using quite a good word, and then someone's like, "No, it's not. It's not what you think at all."
Oh god, so much. So
The worst.
You're spot on. But I've also, while I was looking that up, I also looked up the pastry that is all about lamination, a millefeuille.
Oh,
Millefeuille.
Of course it is.
There you go.
Like,
See, I watch Bake Off. I know about these things.
I watch it.
So it's like a sort of a curved laminate fist of stone, like.
Yeah, love it.
But like,
Great
yeah,
description. Yeah, well, and maybe that's what you think of, Josie, is that this is the scale. It's the force and the scale is what you tap into. And you do think,
Right.
yes, that was like that point. The last time you saw this was back at... And it was almost like it was the beginning of this whole sequence of this cliff path. It was almost,
Yeah.
Was that a marker? Could this be another marker? Hang on, but what do I mean by why? Marked for who? The gods? Because what works at this scale? Beyond... And I think maybe you are thinking that as you're on the very limit of this cavelet, this liminal space. Chris is just off the side of it.
you're coming in, Doc. Come on.
Lilith will start to push past you, therefore, Josie, because
Right.
she's trying to get out of the hail as a D20 smacks her in the nose. And she goes,
Right.
Christ! God, I did not think this... What is this?
Oh, quickly. Come on, Lil. How are you going on, love?
It's not the Alps.
No. Get inside.
Leaving Max doing what?
Yeah, and I'm the tallest as well, so they're hitting me first. You know, sooner. I think. I mean, I'm helping. Well, I was right at the back, right? So I'm.
Yeah.
You know, helping Lilith get in, but
She's in.
I'm gonna join certainly.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been very unsuccessful on any spot hiddens or anything like that. So I think, other than the fact I'm being barraged by these giant sort of.
Well, but wait, what are you saying? You're saying you want to have one last look? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I kind of do. I feel like I've had this strange thing where I know Josie.
Where are you looking?
I know I've noticed Lilith sort of her eyes darting about, and I know Josie seems to have seen something. She mentioned running. There's just been so many failures for me that.
Yeah. Well, Josie was looking back.
Yeah, I think I'm looking.
Lilith
back.
was looking
So
forwards.
I just have this sense that I've missed something.
Yeah.
And it's all been so strange that before we plunge into this crevasse, I kind of want to have one last look at the lay of the land.
Yeah, as the hail really starts to come down.
And also to check that there's no fucking mad, naked posh cunts on quad bikes chasing us, you know, because
Yeah, good point.
I have just battered one of their dogs to death.
Good point.
So yeah, I think I'll stop in the entrance of this.
Murder, some would say.
Well, Morrissey might.
That's a good point. They might have more dogs.
Well, exactly. Well, yeah, or more quad bikes and more penises. But I'm just looking back, just to see that we're not being followed before we plunge into this crevasse and trap ourselves potentially if we are. So yeah, shall I do a spot hidden?
Let's give us the spot hidden.
If I fail this, I'm going to push it. 44. What is it? 44 and a 55. So that is my first successful roll
Right.
of
Nice.
the evening.
I think you look back and the visibility's got a bit worse, but it's clearer that way.
Yeah.
Maybe you do see a slight echo of this lamination, this folding effect.
Umberto.
You think,
Yeah.
that was where she was looking, and so you spotted the folding, and I think you just, because of the nature of you wanting to see,
Yeah.
instead of turning into the cave and turning your back onto the cloud behind you, you do the thing which isn't perhaps so natural, but is maybe it's a profound point of human development. Since we're discussing the atavistic,
Yeah.
it's the opposite of reversion. You go, I dare to see all of it, or at least as much of it as I can. It's not quite a 360, but you look out to the north,
60 no scope. Yeah.
where you no scope, exactly, like my son would say.
Yeah.
Headshot, 360 no scope headshot. And you see opposite to Wales. Oh yes, for Wales, Richard, for Wales. And then you look out to the Severn Estuary.
Yeah.
And a hailstone hits you hard on the cheek, and you feel the welt come up. and then you see a tall man standing. Oh, and then he ducks down. And what was he wearing?
No, what?
But he didn't seem to be wearing any clothes, but he seemed to have sort of crusty mud on him.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh.
But he was on the path, what?
The path we just came down.
No, this is the path ahead. He's just disappeared. And then Chris is there, stood by you, and now he's getting... Hey, Chris, you're getting hail on you.
How are you going on, mate? You coming in?
Yeah, no, there's someone... It wasn't the man... Because I didn't see the mossy fella in the last session.
This guy looks like...
Naked
was he
man.
bald? Was he bald? No, maybe he wasn't bald. Maybe he was wearing, like, one of those Blue Man Group head things.
Like bald
then-
hat things.
Then there were sort of lumps on his hair, just like lumps of... But then, or maybe he... Oh, that's what it was. Maybe he'd smeared his head with mud and flattened himself down. It's like a grey man.
Was he looking at us?
It did look that way.
And then he dodged.
Wait. Maybe it was a statue. Maybe it was a statue.
Maybe it was a statue. I think Bear Grylls is following. No, there's someone. Let's get inside. Let's get inside. Sorry. I think I'm seeing things. Lovely. Oh, fun times.
If that works for you.
We're all fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel good, does it?
No.
No, it's all a bit worrying. It's all a bit concerning.
Yeah.
I'm just the words I've got ringing in my ears are the Keeper's words. When I ran this at the convention, I cut that encounter, which makes me think that what we've had is just a little...
It's just a taster. Yeah.
It is.
An amuse bouche.
See what he was. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Onwards we go.
Yep.
Yes.
Well,
onwards we go.
already shaky levels of sanity as well, immediately.
There's been a bit of loss, actually.
I haven't even had a bout, right? But I've already shoved dog meat into my ears and gone completely... Yeah, fucking hell.
I think you lost...
Here we go.
You lost 3 in a row.
I lost 3, yeah, so actually...
Yeah, as in...
Well, it was 2 and then 1, but...
Oh, it's 2 and a 1. 2 and 1. Yeah, it's still kind of attritional.
An invisible hammer appeared.
I'll keep an eye on it. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on it, guys.
Cool.
All right.
All right. See you in a mo.
See you in 3.
See you in a mo.
So these black clouds are slightly distressingly closer than you were expecting them to be once through the woods. But then directly north and due south, it's beautiful blue skies with the occasional climbing white. And behind is really blue and clear, But sadly, you're heading towards this darkened cloud, which boils and roils ahead. But Charlie, what do you do in that moment?
I adjust my chair, but I can't.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's stuck on something.
Deep discomfort.
What's going on here?
Chair.
Oh, fucking hell, come on. Okay.
Just
I'm
fumbling.
going to keep all that in. It's gold. It's gold.
Oh, God, how do I talk? All right. Get me a fish pie, or I'll kill you.
God, it's the character work. God, look at the way he puts him on. Oh, that's like a mask coming over his...
That was actually one of the main demands of the Irish Republican Army during the
Yeah.
fish pies.
Fish
Get me
pie.
a fish pie, or I'll kill you. All right. So I'm walking along, and I feel like whenever I go on stage, it's an opposed role.